Hey, Mark, fake banter for the intro.
That's all I know how to do.
Great.
Good to be here.
Welcome to Tuesdays with
Stories.
Hit her in the face with a surfboard.
And then the duck fell out of his bag.
Surf's up. And she didn't even flush.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Mark Norman and Joe List.
Yeah! This is Tuesdays with Stories, everybody.
No, that's terrible.
This is supposed to be cheesy.
My radio is spitting at me. And I can't choose one.
We're back! Here we are. It's a beautiful day. It's 52.
52, but you gotta look at the feels like.
Yeah, I hate the feels like.
They get you with the feels like.
Yes.
Because I've had this a few times, we got the bambinos now, so you go, oh my God, it's 49, I see the sun, I put my baby in shorts, I put a diaper on his head like a terrorist,
Yes.
and then I put him in a sports bra,
Yes.
put him in the stroller, we leave, I go, what the fuck, it's not 49, it's freezing, I look at the fine print, feels like 22,
Oh!
and I feel like chicken tonight.
It kind of works with age. Like J-Lo is 50, but feels like 38.
That's a bit.
I'm sure
That's
someone
a
does that.
bit.
Someone has that, I'm sure. It's like,
I've never heard that.
My dick's 8 inches, but it feels like 2.
Yeah, but this is different, the age thing. I think there's
Oh.
something. I
Oh,
don't know.
really?
I never heard
Okay.
that. But I also watch so little comedy. Sometimes people are like, you ever hear this bit? And I watch 5 people.
You've seen comedy. You got a good wealth of comedy
I've
in you.
seen a lot of comedy in the 80s, though. This is my thing, though. And I had this for a while.
No
I'll be
90s?
like this. People are like, I'll watch a comic, and I'm like, Bobby O'Donoghue did that bit in 2002. And then I'm like,
Right.
well, nobody cares. That was like a
I
local
know.
Boston feature 25 years ago. It's not
It's
even worth
true.
saying it to the guy.
I know, it's like Nosferatu. They're like, oh, there's a new vampire movie. I'm like, that's the 4th one, you cum guzzler.
Yeah, I don't need a vampire.
People forget. I know, you suck blood. Get out of here.
You suck dick.
Yeah, period blood. I'll go down there. If you stay up top on the upper deck, I feel like you're good.
What are we talking about? We switched quick. I went from Nosferatu to the upper deck.
Well, I'm talking about eating a gal out on the old rag.
Well, that was a fast segue. I didn't even notice it happening.
Sorry. We're moving, baby. It's the times we're living in.
I wouldn't eat a girl out on her period, but I do think you can do it because the eating out, a lot of times is clit stimulate. You're licking
That's
the
what I'm
clit
saying,
and
up
the
top.
pussy hole. Yeah, I see. I thought you meant up top. I was picturing tits or something.
Oh,
I think.
sorry.
But sex. Some people won't. Oh, sorry.
I got it.
I gave you the allotted time I had. Some people won't have sex on the period. Who are those people?
That's we call them gays.
Yeah, my best pal, boop. He's like, oh yeah, we don't do that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you, crazy?
Put a towel down. You know, vampires must love period sex.
You're off on another bit.
We got another bit.
This
There
is
we go.
it's premise central here.
Maybe that's why women love them. Every girl I've dated is like, oh, vampires. And you're like, whoa, why do you have a dick? But yeah, they all love vampires.
I don't
True
know.
Blood and the Interview with the Vampire, Twilight.
I suppose so. Yeah, zombies are big too. Zombies, vampires, both
Oh, yeah.
pretty big. I feel like zombies even bigger because there's the TV show there in Atlanta.
Walking
Dead, yes.
Gays, yes.
Walking homos. The Chuck story.
Walk Hard.
Couldn't
Yeah.
think of your last name for a brief second. I almost said Chuck Liddell.
Oh, he's a fighter. I did his podcast once.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was over Zoom. It was a dark time. And he goes, you got any questions for me? And I go, you ever get more nervous to fight the black guys? And he goes, what? Why would you ask that? And I was like, I don't know. Black guys are good at athletics.
That was the great thing about COVID. You could get any human being on your podcast.
That's true.
You could interview Steven Spielberg if you wanted to.
So true.
Everybody was home. It was crazy.
Yes.
You go, hey, you want to do my interview? Okay, sure. I don't got nothing to do.
Yeah, ET phone Homo. We were all there. We did shows at our. I did a benefit for doctors. I made like $2,000 on a Zoom.
Whoa. That came out of a place that I thought it wouldn't. I thought it was going to like sound over here, but it went over. It was weird.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a ventriloquist.
I can throw the sound.
That's fun. It'd be fun if you could throw the smell.
Oh, now that's a premise.
Now,
we
wouldn't
got
that
a bit.
be fun?
Now we're writing.
If I could fart and have it just blow directly in Chuck's nose, wouldn't that be fun?
Throw a scent.
Yes.
I love that.
Throw
That's
a scent.
big.
I did that to a homeless guy when I walked by. By the way, you got your banana peels in the garden?
Yeah, I heard they're good for the soil. So every time I eat a banana, I look like the biggest white trash guy. I come out in my boxers, I scratch my ass, and I throw a banana peel in my front yard.
I thought you had a monkey living in your porch because there's just banana peels all over the place. Now, what kind of soil? What are you growing?
When the spring hits, I'm going full home and garden out there. I'm going Martha Stewart, hands in the dirt, old Japanese man gardening.
That's really, really healthy. It's good for you. I don't think you'll do it, but that's sweet that you think you're gonna.
Oh, I got the peels already. The wheels are in motion. The peels are in motion.
But the key in peels, you just throw out there. You don't have to get on your knees and buy
That's
a thing.
true.
You're gonna go to the store and say, "Hey, give me some semen seeds.
Give me lilac, give me daffodil, give me euthanasia, whatever you got.
Well, I forget that you're from like a cultured New Orleans family. Your mother probably knows flowers. Your dad probably grows corn on the cob or whatever.
Sure, yeah.
So maybe I could see it.
Yeah, I grew up composting. You ever compost?
I know about compost. You put eggshells and
Yes.
bananas in your asshole.
Yes. So my mom had a big old little, like a little fence around a dirted area, and she would just throw horse shit, coffee grinds, egg peels, fish bone, and that thing was rich.
Yeah, I had a period where I was obsessed with the environment, and I was going to really be an environmentalist, and then it just kind of one of those phases. But I was obsessed with compost. But the hard thing is, just a quick side note, when you want to be an environmentalist, when you live in New York City, you realize you're like, I'm already doing more. I'm already doing it.
Oh, you're green. You got no car, barely.
I have a car, but I only drive it to go to my parent. Like I haven't been in my car in 3 weeks.
Public transpo.
And then you live on top of each other in the community. I don't have a yard. I don't cut down trees.
Good point.
I mean, I do fly every week commercially.
Flying. Well, those planes are going to go anyway.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not flying private.
Right. Taylor Swift, that coos, she flies private from like Brooklyn to the World Trade Center.
And don't get me started on my her husband or boyfriend.
The joke thief.
Son of an onion.
I saw the clip on Nolan and Ryan's podcast.
Boy, that Nolan, she can bring home the bacon and fry it in the pan.
Oh, pansexual.
She is really something.
She's a good-looking lady, funny lady, cool cat.
Let's hope Soder dies, and so does my wife, and some reason Katie likes me.
Body Soder.
That was a great show. You watched the clip?
I saw the clip.
Funny lady.
Hopefully
good time.
he reaches out. That would be fun. If he goes, hey, you want to, let's settle this over a boxing match or something.
Soder?
Kelsey.
Oh, I was like, oh, Dan and I are cool. Yeah, Kelsey, I like him. He doesn't know the thing. I hope he gives me a ticket. He should give me 2 tickets to a Chiefs game.
Now we're talking. Woo!
Travis, if you're listening.
Oh, yeah.
Russia, if you're listening.
Oh, yeah.
Check those emails. I hope you can get them. I want 2 tickets to the Kansas City Chiefs game, and my lips are sealed. I'll never bring it up again. And I love the Chiefs.
Chief of staff.
I don't root for the Chiefs or
No.
anything, but I like Mahomes. I like history. I like seeing them run around. I like the colors.
Yes, I love it. 2 tickets to Chiefs game.
I got a bit that mentions the Chiefs, so get me those tickets there, Travie.
Yeah, now we're talking.
There'll be a travesty if not.
Officer in chief.
Hey, that's a good headline if he dies in like a plane crash.
Oh, yeah.
Travesty.
I like it. Okay. Kansas City Queefs.
What were we going to say? We're all over the place. We're all over the map. By the way, from podcasting now, you and I are expert professional podcasts. I keep getting all these comments. People go, I didn't realize how long you've been doing Tuesdays with Stories. This is us now. We're the crafty old veterans.
We make it look easy. I mean, we've been around the horse pen. What is it? We've been around the block.
Horses aren't in a pen. Pigs are in a pen.
I see.
Horses are in a stable.
Criminals are in a pen.
A tentury.
That's right.
Yeah. Some of them are just roaming around the streets in your neighborhood, namely.
Yeah, there's one right there.
Oh, boy. Oh, we just grabbed a banana peel.
Penitentiary comes from Pennsylvania.
Is that right?
Give it a goog, I'm pretty sure.
I went to the penitentiary in Philadelphia, that big penitentiary. They had Capone there for a minute. You can go around. You ever do that tour?
Under the Eagle Stadium?
No.
Oh, there's a jail down there as well.
Oh, I bet. But there's a big penitentiary. Look that up when you're done looking up the thing. Look up the other thing. There's the Pennsylvania State Penitentiary. Something you can walk around. It's beautiful. It's cool. I went with DePaulo years ago.
Yeah, it looks like penitentiary comes from the Latin word penitentia.
Ah,
No, I don't
fuck
think so.
me. All right, well, I pulled that out of my ass.
Yeah. There must have been penitentiaries before Pennsylvania.
Yeah, well, there's William Penn.
Oh, yeah.
That's where we get Pennsylvania.
UPenn.
UPenn.
Been there. That's
Ball
University
Point
of Pennsylvania.
Eastern State Penitentiary?
Eastern State Penitentiary.
There it is.
That's
I've
a
been
hell
there.
of a spot.
Creepy.
Yeah, it's cool. It is creepy. It's fun.
We like to look at old prisons. We got Alcatraz, the other one.
Yeah. Eastern Penn and Alcatraz.
Yeah, I guess that's it. But they're out there. People love to tour, and they go, hey, they hung a guy there. He was a child molester, so they raped him in the ass.
They're out there, Jerry, and they're loving every minute of it.
So what'd you think of that SNL with old Gil?
I gotta say, I haven't seen much of it. I suck. I don't watch I don't suck. I'm a good person. I'm busy though. I'm a busybody. And here's the thing: I had Saturday night off, and I said, "Oh baby, we got my pal Shane Gillis is on Saturday Night Live. He's hosting. I'm gonna watch that." And then I realized I'm going to bed at 10 o'clock. I wake up at 6 a.m.
It is fucking late, you know. He hits me up. He goes, hey, you want to come to the after party? I said, put that in my ass and smoke it. And then your reality checks in because I go, when and where? He goes, at the Oyster House, whatever, 1:30 a.m. And you go, 1:30?
Right.
So you show up at 1:30. It's not going to get cooking till 2:10. Now you're at 2. Then you start drinking. Now it's 5. And then you go home. Now it's 6.
Right.
I got a baby waking up.
And that's the party. I couldn't even stay for the show, the program. I couldn't watch the television
that's a good
program.
point.
It was 10:15, and I put on my cap and switched to the other side
Yeah.
and blew out the light.
Blow out that candle and the lantern, yeah.
So I did watch the couple of beers sketch. Everyone was talking
That was
about that.
fun.
That was great. I thought that was hilarious.
The key bump
and
was
well
gold.
done.
Did you see the pre-tape with "Please Don't Destroy" when Shane played the singer in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
A plus. I thought that
Really
was
funny.
A plus.
The sketches were dynamite.
I didn't see that. I got to watch
Lunch.
the monologue too. I sometimes you get. This is the thing. When you get a moment, you have 50 things you got to do.
Yeah.
And I try to be very present with the baby. I don't go on my phone with the baby unless I absolutely have to send a text. I don't want to be the guy that's sitting there, which is most parents. It makes me fucking sick to my stomach. How many people I just see literally just in a playground like this,
Oh, yeah.
just watching television, and the kid's like right here, being like, ooh. Anyways.
I know. I got to stop doing that.
So I try not to. Well, now you're still safe. It's a, you got a
Okay,
little
great.
bambino. He's sleeping. He's sleeping 16 hours a day.
Yeah, or I got him in the bobby chair where I'm just doing this and he's going. So I'm like, I got to look at my phone. He's just doing this.
Right. When my baby was your baby's age, I was still watching fucking rape videos or whatever. Taxi Driver, whatever it is. Clockwork Orange.
Sure, yeah.
But now he's present, he's listening, he's watching, so you got to whatever. But so anyways, when I get a free moment, the baby goes down or whatever, I'm like, I got to return this text, I got to send this
Right,
email.
right.
And then you're like, I got to watch this movie, this Oscar contender, I
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
fucking blow me. And then, do you ever have this? Once time passes, you're kind of like, no one's talking about it anymore. Like
I
the
know.
Shane monologue, you got to watch
100%.
it Sunday morning. And once you miss that window, it's like, it was a week ago.
Of course. I know it too well, and that's how all my Oscar movies. You got to see Substance. You got to see The Brutalist, and then you're like, The Brutalist is 44 hours and a half. Substance, I don't know, Honora, and then now it's over, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go back and watch Honora.
I feel the exact same way.
Bora.
I'm like, I gotta watch the movies before the Oscars happen, and then anyone I missed, I go, all right.
Yeah.
I saw Honora.
I did catch the monologue with
Conan was fantastic.
He was so good. He's so Conan. There was a couple bumpy moments in the beginning, and then I feel like he found his voice up there, and then it got great.
Yeah, Conan's he's an all-timer. Absolutely.
He is great.
A national treasure. I was thinking about this too, and other people have made this point. We got to start really talking about the people who are still alive.
I completely agree. I've had this thought.
I said this about because Mick Jagger came out at the Oscars, and I was happy to see he got a standing
Jagger.
O. He got a standing O. Who I think, who's the guy
Bob
everybody
Dylan.
loves? No, the actor, Jewish, The
Shalamu.
Fly, Jurassic Park.
Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum, yes. I think he started it. He was the first one up. And you realize, and maybe people will disagree, but they're wrong, Mick Jagger is the greatest rock star frontman of all time, and he's
Sure.
still with us. Lennon's dead. Freddie Mercury's dead. Fucking,
You got McCartney.
McCartney's
But
alive.
he wasn't shucking and jiving like Mickey.
And also, it's a different thing. I mean, like, Paul is with John, and then, whoo,
Yeah.
and he's alive, and people love it. But Mick Jagger is the quintessential frontman
Oh,
of
the
a
best.
band.
The
that goes
best.
back to 63, and he's sexy and weird, and he's a
Oh,
woman,
yeah.
and he's ugly, and he's got a big mouth, and
Yes,
he sings
and
weird.
British, and I saw him live at Jazz Fest last year. Still had it. Still shimmying and queefing and twisted, and he's got his little outfit on, and he's skinny as a heroin addict, and he looked great.
He prances, and he's with us still. So
And with it, he's still fucking. He's got he's like
Absolutely.
Elon Musk. This guy. He's got 17 kids.
no, he's the tops. I met one of them randomly at the stand. Lucas was at my show.
Ah, did he look all jaggery?
Slightly Jagger.
All right.
A piece of Jagger.
That face is very potent.
Oh, it's something. But yeah, I mean, he's the greatest, and he's still with us, still alive. Little Richard dead, and Sam Cooke dead, and Otis Redding dead, and all these people. But Mick is still out there.
Well, you see, Al Green was at the State of the Union.
Oh,
Speaking
yeah.
of singers.
Yeah. I think that was a different Al Green.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Didn't Al Green, isn't the one his father shot him?
Yeah.
Was that Marvin Gaye?
Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, his dad.
Well,
His dad was gay.
His dad's homophobic.
I mean,
He had to kill him.
shot him right in the tits.
Mr. Gay. Isn't that weird? Hello, Mr. Gay.
I was just talking about that last week. Chris Gay and Mr. Gay, whose name was something. Remember I was telling you about Chris Gay, the girl shoes? He was very funny.
Chris
Boy, your
Gay.
mind is real mush.
Chris Gay.
Don't you
I feel like I
remember?
remember a Chris Gay.
I told you all about him. He stayed at my house without my parents' permission. He was boiling the water out of the water bottle. Chris Gay, girl
okay.
shoes.
Chris Gay. Your
Oh,
old pal
boy.
Gay.
I wonder about your brain.
I didn't remember his name, but I remember the boiling. I remember the eating, the mom hating him. Yeah. Okay.
Well, let's talk, because I got some stuff. I don't have any
great.
real stories or anything, but, I got some stuff.
All right, I got a couple of nuggets, but I want to hear your stuff.
Well, I got to talk about, and this is a continuation. This is like a sequel of, you remember, didn't I stop before I finished a story last week?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
And I said, do the bonus. You're like, no, save it for the thing.
What the hell was I talking about?
Shit.
Oh, I worry
kind
about
of
your
forgot.
brain.
Hold
Something's going
on.
there. What's happening with that noggin?
Podcast story. Remember I was talking about something you don't remember, but
No, I don't.
You know what? I wrote down the notes. So let me look real quick.
now how about this, by the way? My notes, I put in podcast story. This is September 2nd, 2013. Shirtless guy walks up to Tommy selling shirts.
Tom Dustin?
I assume Tommy John again if it's
Oh.
2013. I don't remember that at all.
2013?
2013. September
Holy
2nd,
shit.
2013.
Wow.
I mean, that's fucking nuts.
Jeez.
Want me
Let's see what I
to
got.
read what I wrote so that you can maybe it'll jog your memory?
Oh, I sharded in Key West.
Yes,
Hey,
it
that's
says-
something.
It says Marcus heads out to Minneapolis to do an arena with Shane Gillis to do comedy in the round like a Shakespearean comic that he is.
Oh, I know what it is.
Okay, go ahead. Do it.
Hit me, baby.
Okay, I know what it is, but also I got other stuff.
All right, fatty.
So I was traveling back from Key West, and it's another travel story, of course. I have this thing that happens sometimes. Karma, the Karma Sutra, whatever.
Yes, Karma Kramer.
The classic thing where I'll try to adjust flights, because I told you the way down, the baby, it's tough now, 2 flights, and just when you get off a flight, you think, okay, we're done, then you got to run to another flight, and he's tough. Boy, there's some real fatsos walking by.
Yep.
Oink,
Rupert?
oink. Oh, boy.
Sorry, Rupee. We love you, Roop.
Rupert would kill to have tits that small.
The sidewalk cracked.
So we're
Sorry.
traveling back, and I go, let me see if I can get us on a better flight, because we're flying through Atlanta. We're on the 3 p.m. flight.
Okay.
Also, the house, we got to give up the house at 11 a.m. We rented a
Yes.
house. So you're like, I have all these hours. What are we going to do? Plus, we have a short layover. We got like a 40-minute layover, which is tricky.
Run, Rudolph.
So there's a 12 p.m. flight that goes to Atlanta. I'd rather have a long layover in Atlanta so we can let the baby run around. We'll go to the lounge, whatever it is.
Sure.
So I go, I got to switch to the 12, but sometimes this happens in life where you have this, I'm sure, definitely. You go, I got to do this, but I don't feel like doing it right now. I'll do it in a little bit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I got a set. I want to try to fuck my dad. I want to blow my mom.
Sure.
So then when it comes time to do it, The 12 is sold out.
Come guzzling Nazi.
So then I sit there and go, you're a piece of shit. This is why you can't get ahead. This is why you don't fly private. This is why your dick's too small because you put everything off. You're a big fucking homo.
That's what I was thinking.
Beat myself up.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time, I'm obsessed now. I go, Sarah, I'm sorry. We were supposed to be on the flight. We don't know what we're going to do, blah, blah, blah. So we wake up the next day and you accept. You go, all right, we got a 3 p.m. flight. We got to be out by 11.
Here.
We get in the van. I go, let's go to Starbucks. So we drive from Old Town to New Town. Key West, if you're not familiar, Old Town is
You time traveled.
the cool part. We go to New Town. I get my Starbucks. All of a sudden, couple raindrops on the windshield.
Oh, here we go.
Here it comes.
The Jews.
Key West. Just torrential downpour.
Torrential, only used with downpour.
That's a good point.
They got
Well, what does
another
torrential
torrential.
mean?
No one has any idea.
I'm going to guess it's like a torrent. Think about it. Torrential.
Well, what does torrent mean?
That's
A
what you
torrent
steal a
torrents?
song.
I think torrent means like a ton of stuff. Ready?
Ton.
Yeah, it's torrent films. So you steal a movie off the internet.
It's interesting. It says torrential, and it says of rain, falling rapidly and in
Oh.
copious quantities.
So it is only rain involving.
Yeah.
I
Is
don't
there
know.
torrential snow?
Or torrential shitting,
Torrential cum?
torrential jizz, piss.
Keep talking. I'll figure.
Torrential
I'll
cum
get to the
could
bottom
be
of
the
this.
title of.
That's a rock band. Torrential cum.
Hello, we are torrential cum.
We're gonna cover your faces.
Lots of it.
What's that other one? Profusely is only with sweating and vomiting.
And bleeding.
Oh,
bleeding profusely. Bleeding's number one with
bleeding
profuse.
is big.
All right, so it does come from torrent,
Period sex.
which says a violent or forceful flow of fluid.
Whoa.
So it could be
torrent
cum.
cum.
Could have a torrent come.
I'm on torrent.
There you go. Oh, I see.
Tina Torrent. I don't know. We're getting old. Anyways, so it's torrentially rain. I mean, pouring. Now, I've seen many of videos of floods in the news and
Oh,
on Weather
yeah.
Channel.
Katrina.
This was my first time ever having the rain where you're driving and it's like,
Oh, yeah, you're doing that one. You can't see.
right, and waist deep in water, whatever you call it, the car waist, up the water
Oh,
up to
yeah.
the tires. We can put the video in here, plug it in.
Waste not, want not.
It was just crazy. And so then I'm trying to go back to Old Town to go. I was like, we'll go hang out with Tom, Dustin, and Kristen. It's so flooded. I mean, it's only been raining for a half hour. It's 3 feet of water. So I
Wow.
make I'm a dad, alpha male, of course.
Yes.
So
I
I
like
gotta turn around. I go, I'm turning this around. We're going back to Newtown. Old Town is too
Wet.
wacky. We'll never get out of here.
Yeah, it's flooded there,
So
Jerry.
I turn around. We go to IHOP or whatever, Denny's. We sit in the
Yeah.
parking lot. I know, it's horrible. We sit in the parking lot. I just put the baby on my lap so he can steer for like 45 minutes. Sarah's looking at her phone. And it's one of those ones you go, we're just going to make do. We're stuck here.
If it steers, it queers.
We had a good time. He's honking the horn, pressing the buttons, turning the car off and on. It was great.
That's a good time.
You make the best. You go into Denny's. Now, Denny's, they're swamped because they can't do anything. So everyone goes, well, I guess we'll go get breakfast.
Right.
So we walk into like, it's going to be a 30-minute wait before you can even get your food.
Oh.
I go, all right, whatever.
Yuck.
We sit in there. We eat horse shit Denny's.
Bad food.
And I have this realization, though. If we were on the noon flight, we would have been sitting at the airport, delayed.
Aha.
I'm glad we're on the 3. So finally, we finish all the food. We drive through the flooding. We go to the airport. The noon flight has been delayed till 2:52.
Whoa.
Our flight is 3:02.
Hey!
So it all worked out.
You're even Steven.
And this is the other thing. If you've been to Key West, they're building a new airport now. It's like 2 little fucking gates. It's tiny.
Yep.
And every flight has been delayed. So there's literally 1,000 people. I'll put this photo up. Put the photo up. You got to see it.
You sent it to me.
I sent it to you.
I wrote good luck or whatever, and you said, this is what I'm dealing with.
It was like this, and the baby is out of milk. The bus is out of control.
You're Batman.
Boy, has this show changed in the last 10 years.
That's true.
You used to be like, I fucked a homeless woman on top of a
Right.
fat guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was on a private jet with Louis C.K.
that's
Now
how
I'm
I
like,
met Rupert. But yeah. That's the last Rupert joke, goddammit.
and now I'm like, oh my God, the baby's out of milk and it's raining. So,
Our problems have changed.
so I got to go get milk. I mean, you had to be there, folks. I mean,
Sure.
I got to go get milk because this baby's going to die of scurvy.
Well, what do? Do you go to 7-Eleven and go, give me some breast milk stat?
Well, there's one fucking snack shack, and it's on the other side of the airport. And I'm telling you, you'll see the photo. Look at this photo. Look
It's
at this
wild.
photo, folks. It is packed. It makes Ellis Island look like fucking, Epstein Island.
Ooh.
It's
A
swamp.
lot of kids from another place.
And I wanted to do the Indiana Jones where he crowd
Yeah,
walks
on the heads.
over the heads. Yeah.
Yes, head.
So I go, okay, I'm going in. I put face black on that I had extra from the night before.
From your act.
And I put shoe polish on my eyeball. I go, and it's just one of those things where everyone's stopped, and
Yeah.
you're like, can we move? And you can't go this way, you can't go that way. And someone goes, I got a flight to catch. And I go, I got a baby with milk duds.
That's right. It's a bottleneck.
A bottleneck.
Yes, we need milk. He's going to die.
He'll die. And so it takes me literally like 40 minutes to get through. Finally, I
Wow.
get the milk. It's like quiet on this side. It's like everyone's bottlenecked in the middle. So I get the milk, and I go, all right, I got to go back. And I'm trying to get through. And then a sheriff lady who was like, she looked like Vita. She was like 4'8", 75 pounds, like a meth sheriff.
Bald Jew.
I wish. I mean, she had like that, that hair that you're like, what happened there?
Sure. I've seen that in the morning.
It's like wet and stringy bullshit.
Yeah, that's bad. Well, it's humid out there. It ruins a curl.
It's the humidity.
I got curly hair. I come out of there looking like a wet rabbi. It's bad.
Another great band. Torrential Cum and Wet Rabbi. That's two
yeah.
great band names.
He can't play on Saturday.
So I start walking back. The sheriff starts coming through. Can we make a space? Can we do this? And now,
Oh, she's helping you.
for everybody. She's talking
okay.
for everybody, not for me. She doesn't care about me.
Got it.
But I mean, it is packed. You can't move, and it takes 10 minutes in every spot, and then you get stuck behind these fucking beta women dorks who are sitting there like, oh, we can't move. It's tight. And I'm like, well, fucking do a thing.
Yeah, shimmy.
You just go, pardon me, I just got to slip by. Excuse me,
Yeah.
sorry. You have these fucking fat, doughy Floridian cunts that are like this. Nope. Look at it. I'm like, I can get through there.
I can get through. You got to slither, bitch.
Slither, bitch. Now that's the best band name.
Slither, bitch.
Someone make a festival poster with
Yes.
Torrential Cum, Slitherbit, and Wet Rabbi.
Wet rabbi. There you go.
That's a good night at the music.
Iron Dome.
So,
I thought that was a real place.
the Iron Dome.
I thought it was a venue.
Oh yeah, that's where the Rainmakers play. I went with Rainmakers. I don't
like
know
it.
the
Good
weather.
movie.
Oh jeez, Coppola.
Hey, folks, Tuesday Stories brought to you by BlueChew. If you want the maximum out of your sex life, you need BlueChew Max. It combines the active ingredients of Viagra and Cialis into one chewable tablet. This baby's going to get the job done. It acts fast and it lasts, baby, all night long.
All night.
If that's not enough, BlueChew's online service sends your ED meds right to your door in discreet packaging. Thank God you don't want your mom seeing that shit. But look, this is the BlueChew Max. The BlueChew regular was top-notch. I mean, I was hard for a month. Veins popping, purple dong, yogurt slinging, one-eyed monster coming at you. So this Max is going to pop your sack open. Getting started is easy and totally online. Just chat with a licensed medical provider, and if you're approved, you'll get your prescription in just days. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. As a special deal for Tuesday Stories listeners, try your first month of Blue Chew free when you use promo code Tuesdays. Just pay $5 for shipping. That's promo code Tuesdays. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And thanks, Blue Chew, for sponsoring the show.
Folks, let's get serious for a moment. Okay, we're a couple of silly geese, being all wacky, talking goofy, but in real life, we're sad, depressed, insecure men. At least we were until we started using BetterHelp. BetterHelp is one of our favorite sponsors because traditional in-person therapy can cost anywhere up to $100 to $250 per session. By the way, our guy just went up to $350.
Hey,
I know.
I'm out.
With BetterHelp's online therapy, you can save an average of up to 50% per session. Therapy should feel accessible, not a luxury. Mental health is just as important as your physical health. So it's time to give that brain a checkup. I would say it's even more important. All you have is your mind. The quality of your mind is all we have. That's how we cycle through everything. That's how we take everything in. If your mind is too busy chirping and negative talking and trashing you, you're not going to feel good. Even if you have a fucking mansion in Mar-a-Lago or Key West or wherever you're going, if you're losing it, you ain't got it.
What's mine is yours.
Boom. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform. They've served over 5 million people globally. They're like McDonald's. They make it easy to get started, easy to fit into your schedule, and easy to switch therapists if you don't connect for any reason. Your well-being is worth it. Visit BetterHelp.com/Tuesdays today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Tuesdays.
Sing it, sister. Hey, Tuesday Stories brought to you by Via.
Via, yes.
Via. Yes, Tuesday Stories brought to you by Via. It's time to make feeling good easy. Ditch the boring, guided meditations and the apps. All you need is Via. Via is combining high-quality, hemp-derived ingredients with powerful cannabinoids to create serious results. Whether you want more focus, better sleep, or boost your love life, Via has got you covered. I literally take this every night now. I'm hooked. I'm worried because this is good stuff, and that fucking CBD helps you sleep like a baby, unlike my baby who's up right now and wish I aborted. Customize Via experience by choosing the type of relaxation you're looking for, along with the level of THC you want, with products ranging from 0 to high cannabinoid levels. They have something for everyone. Choose from topical, gummies, drops, and more to get ready and relax. If you're 21 and older, check out the link to Via in our description and use the code Tuesdays to receive 15% off, free shipping on orders over $100. And if you're new to Via, a free gift of your choice. Not too shabby. After you purchase, they'll ask where you heard about them. Support the show. Tell them who sent you. Enhance your everyday with Via.
Via.
So,
I'm trying to get through, and then we have that. It starts to be little quarrels between everybody because all the flights are now boarding at once.
Ooh.
And it's a fucking nightmare. And some lady just kind of jokingly goes, there's like a store there, a little store in the airport. And she goes, they should knock down this wall to make space. And this lady in front of me goes, yeah, that store's been there for 60 years. Which is hilarious.
It's an airport store.
And the guy's like, I'm just making a fucking comment. I don't care.
Right.
She goes, it's been there for 60 years. And he goes, well, we need space is all I'm saying. He goes, nobody cares. She goes, the people that live here care. Locals care.
Jesus, it's an afterthought.
He's like, I was just kidding. And
Flippant.
then I follow this lady, and she shows up there with jingly keys. She's the proprietor.
The who?
Proprietor.
Oh, she owns the joint.
She owns the
I
joint. Yes,
see.
if that helps.
I thought she was the propilot. I thought you stuttered.
So she keys in. So she's now mad at him. And then there's another group. They go, can we please go? I got to catch my flight. And then some asshole goes, hey, I fly 3 times. This is so funny to me.
Jesus
he goes, I fly
Christ.
3 times a week, which is hilarious. I'm like, so you always end up in a different place?
Yeah.
3 times is not the right amount of flights.
No. Unless you're doing a connection. Is he counting a connection?
Maybe. But you'd have to fly one place, and then you fly back, and then you fly away.
So you're just observing all this, Fatty, and taking it all in?
Well, I'm trying to stay calm and zen. I got my milk.
Yes.
But my wife and baby are on the other side of the fucking island.
This is the longest got milk ad of all time.
Good point. So this guy, he says, calm the fuck down.
Whoa!
Just out of nowhere. He goes, the fuck? I fly 3 times a week. Calm the fuck down. And
Wow.
I'm like, now it's nuts. Now it's getting crazy in
Yeah,
here.
you're telling me. I saw the photo. It looked like when in a movie when everyone's trying to evacuate a city.
Yes.
You know, like an alien is coming. They're like, we got to get out of here. And the bridges are closed.
I felt these gate agents, God bless them, God bless America. They were unbelievably patient and kind and helpful to everybody because what a fucking zoo it was.
Unsung heroes like Luigi.
So finally, I get through to Sarah, and she's like, we were about to board. We thought you boarded, which is also like the most hurtful thing anyone's ever said to me. I'm like, you thought I just got on the plane?
Right.
How
Good point.
insane would it be if I was like, well, I got the milk, I'll just hop on.
Yeah, that's a good point.
She's like, well, I just know you have zone 1 or whatever. I'm like,
Jeez.
I had to have like a sit down. I was like, I'm not leaving my wife and baby. Like, that's
a
so
good point.
crazy to me
Yeah.
that I'm just like, you didn't get on the plane?
Right. You're right.
So I finally meet up with her, but I didn't realize it took so long. She's like, they're on zone 3. I almost missed my flight trying to get the milk.
Holy hell. Well, you say you're a good dad, Fatty. You saved your boy.
Great dad. So finally we get on the plane, and real quick, I get on the plane. You got to go to the tarmac for a minute. It's hot, and you're out there. We get on the plane. We flew home, all the way home. Make it home. It was insane. Then, I'll get into this later. I flew to Milwaukee to do Dr. Phil, sequel to a previous episode. Finally was on the show.
Adam Ray, shout out. Hey, there's the wet rabbi.
Oh, yeah. Wait, he stopped walking.
Oh,
Where is
no.
he? I think he might have heard you.
Oh, God. Maybe he got killed by
That was weird.
Palestinian.
Gotcha. Oh, he stopped. He stopped to look at the bananas.
Yes.
Oh, he's going the wrong direction. He just turned around.
That guy knows soil.
I can see him looking at his Google Maps.
Oh, yeah.
So, any farts, I land in Milwaukee. They flew me out first class, Dr. Phil. Shout out again. I get off the plane. Who do I see? Phil Hanley on the same flight.
Hey, the handman.
Hanley. So I see Hanley. Oh, my God, what are you doing here? My God, I'm trying to get him to move downtown.
We're talking.
I think he might bite.
That's a good neighborhood down there. You can see the Empire State.
So many women.
I mean, the Statue of Lib.
Statue of Lib and the World Trade.
Ooh-wee.
So I'm talking to him, and then you know when you clock somebody else recognizing you. I'm talking to Phil. There's a guy over here. I see he's seeing me.
Okay.
Phil goes in the bathroom. This guy comes over and goes, "This is going to sound nuts. I just saw you on the tarmac in Key West on Monday."
Whoa.
Now, this is Friday in Milwaukee. What are the chances?
What are the odds? A Key West to Milwaukee guy, too.
Insane.
That's crazy.
So that was wild. And I'll get into Adam Ray and Dr. Phil in a few. I got to hear from you. I just hogged up 35 minutes
I
of the
don't
show.
mind. I don't have much. I just want to say I'll be doing Adam Ray's show in the Chicago Theater. Very exciting to be in that room, being an idiot. Isn't that weird? I'll be sitting in a chair, shucking and jiving, cutting up, zinging and zanging in the Chicago Theater. It doesn't seem real.
It's great. Did you do that room or it's coming up?
I did that a couple months ago.
Okay.
That's where I met Larry D.
Oh, that's right. I knew.
LD.
Something like that. But
Yeah.
happened.
So good for you, Adam Ray. You're killing it.
Unbelievable. The nicest person literally I've ever met ever in my life.
Sweet, sweet man. I love him to pieces. He's finally killing. So it's like he just kept his head down and stayed gay.
He's a real bro. Everything's let's go, let's fucking go, fist bumps.
A lot of let's go.
And love you. He says love you to everybody.
A lot of love you. That I'm still on the fence about.
Yeah, it's not my
I
cup of
can't
tea.
return it. And I feel guilty. I go, hey, love you, man. I go, I'll see you, fatty.
Oh, yeah. I'm not ready for a return.
No.
I'll give him a,
My wife, it bothers her when I don't.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm working on it. I'll get there. Maybe 10 more years of therapy. I'll figure it out. So how about this one? I'm on the train the other day. We took the baby on a big excursion.
I was hoping you'd say that word.
Okay.
Fun word.
So we were like, let's go get lunch. And she goes, I want to get lunch here. I was like, you realize that's a subway ride. That's a stroller. That's taking it down the stairs. That's going through the turnstiles. That's a 9-minute walk. I'm doing all the math. She's like, let's just shut up, grab our balls, pick our skirt up, and go.
You got to do it.
You got to just do it.
You got to just keep living the life.
I know. So I said, all right, let's do it. Now you walk into the train, you take it down the steps, people are mad at you, blah, blah, blah. You wait for everything's a thing. You know,
Yes.
you used to just walk down the stairs and get on the train.
Exactly.
Now it's like, okay, you got to open the gate because I got the stroller, so you go in first. Now we'll back in the gate. We walk it down the stairs. We get on the train. Now we're like, all right, I'm on the train. But then your head's on a swivel because now you're on public transpo in fucking New York City.
Oh, you got a swivel, baby.
In Brooklyn. Yeah, so all's well that anal's well. I got a fat, blue-haired chick over here, hipster gal. I got the angry black woman. I got the Chinese lady counting cans. So like, all right, this is all pretty standard.
Cons.
Yeah, gone. So, of course, that front side door, whatever you want to call it, opens up. You know that door.
Yo, I know the door.
Greg Rogel has a great bit. He's like, that door is like a portal to an insane asylum. Every time it opens, you're like, oh no, this crazy motherfucker's coming out of it.
Absolutely.
It's never a guy like with a suit on, like, howdy folks, I just sold my 6th deal.
Well, and if it is, right behind him is the scariest motherfucker
Yes.
ever in the history of Earth.
Sometimes you'll get 2 hobos coming in each door, and you're like, what is this?
I've had it.
I'm at the nexus of the universe here. So this guy comes in, we get the hobo, and I'm talking covered in shit, filthy outfit, crazy hair, blisters, weird like chalky hands, the fat ankles. Oh, this is top shelf hobo here.
Right. By the way, you kind of described the baby in some ways. Crazy hair, shit all over him.
Oh yeah,
chapped lips.
Yes.
Chubby ankles. The sock is always. You got a homeless baby.
Grabs her wife's tits.
Yeah.
Speaking incoherently, screaming.
Maybe the homeless guy is looking for the baby. He's like, Baba, whatever.
Yeah, they bond.
Right.
They relate.
Yeah.
So he comes on, and instinctively you go, shit. Because now, with the hobo before, it's like, this is annoying. It's a nuisance. I hope he doesn't stab me. But now it's like, I'm in dad protection grizzly mode.
Uh-huh.
So I just take the baby stroller, I put it against the wall, and I hover over it. I'm a shield. I'm an Iron Dome.
Right.
So he's going up to people and going like this, I'm homeless.
Jeez.
I know. It was freaky. So people are like, whoa, what are you doing, man? And he's like, I'm homeless. I need money. Like this, like right there. And he kept doing that. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
It was like Mo, like... I'm homeless.
More money, more homeless.
Yeah. So he comes up, and I'm like, here we go. And he sees me, and I got my back to him. So I was like, all right, he's probably gonna kick me in the ass or maybe push my head or something. And he just goes like this, and he shoves me like with a shoulder, and I just kind of go like, all right. And I could turn around and go, hey, get a job, dickless. Why don't you make something of your life, you hobo? But I just let him go, and he killed the wife. But
thank Christ.
Yeah, but no, it was all fine, and he just kept bothering other people, and we got through it. But boy, that was a moment.
I do think that even the homeless, they take pity on the babies.
Something about a baby. It's the same with the milk. If you go, I got milk for my kid at the Key West airport, they go, all right, let him through.
I got to tell you, I was thinking about this today. Having a baby really allows you to see the brighter side of society.
100%.
Everyone holds doors for me. They let you go. They all wink and wave. It's just a beautiful society if you have a baby or a child. People respect the child baby.
They do. They get out of the way. They help you. They open the door for you.
Right.
I saw an old bag with a toddler. She had the 2-decker, and I was like, this poor woman is really having a day. They're both screaming, and I ran up and I grabbed that door, and she was like, thank you.
Right.
She's like defeated.
People love a baby, and it makes you feel good. It's nice.
It's nice. So the hobo went by. We had a great lunch. The kids slept the whole time. Came back. Now here's where it gets queefy. We're coming back. I'm on the train. Another homeless guy. He just kind of less annoying, less crazy, walks through, and this guy looks at me. Young black guy, cool dude. And he looks at me from across the train. He goes, you're probably going to put that in your act. And I go, that's funny. He recognizes me. I'm here with the baby. He gets it. And I go, yeah, what can you do? Always writing. And then he goes, the homeless. It's all systemic. And I was like, aha. You got that right, fatty. System of a down. Systemic. And he's like, yeah. It's because of the society, the way we do it. And I'm like, now I'm getting a hobo lecture.
Right, I don't want a hobo lecture.
And I'm like, you don't want to go, what do you want me to do? You want some money? Do you want my car? I don't know what to do for you.
Yeah.
And he just keeps like unloading about the homeless situation and how it's a part of society and systemic and it's all trickle-down economics. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, can we bring the homeless guy back? I'd rather talk to him.
Right.
I'm getting like lectured here by this guy, and he's like a young, activist dude. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at the wife like, make out with me, like do something, like kick me in the balls, something, because I got to get out of this. Because you just stuck with him till that door opens. We got 3 stops to go.
I love the idea. She starts blowing you, and you're like, sorry, I got.
Yeah, it's systemic. Can't help it. But yeah, so he's unloading on me about homeless knowledge and all this. And I'm like, yeah, there's not enough homes out there and the prices and the government, they don't help and no one cares. And he's like, yeah. And then finally you get to your stop. And I go, all right, buddy, I'll see you later. He goes, good talking to you, brother. I was like, Jesus Christ. Does this guy have any, he knows who we are, but he doesn't know that I'm wildly uncomfortable and I'm going to make fun of this later?
Right. Evidently not. It's also funny to be like, I got to go home.
Yes.
Sorry.
System.
Now, by the way, you want your tits blown? Maybe we had this conversation on this show because we had it somewhere. This will
Uh-oh.
blow your tits.
Oh, no.
What's the difference between systemic and systematic?
Ooh.
What's going on there?
Interesting.
Those are different words?
Yeah,
What's the deal with systematic and systemic?
Yeah, the system. We all know what a system is. I have a system.
Right, stereo system.
Yeah, Nintendo gaming system. Then there's systemic, which is like racist. Like the system isn't helpful to minorities, meaning
Right.
like there's nothing in the government, in the writings, in the Constitution that helps them.
Uh-huh.
Or the racist government holds them down, like
But
redlining.
But systemic, the root word is system.
Yeah.
And systematic, the root word is system.
Yeah.
But they're different words. They mean different things.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like
There's a lot of that.
affect and affect. Where you're like,
Well, those are totally from different worlds, I think.
but they're similar things, right?
Similar letters, for sure.
Affect.
Feck, double F.
Chuck, did you look it up?
Yeah, I got it.
Because this is one of those ones, even when you read the definition, you're still
Yes.
fucked.
No, you'll get this.
No, I won't.
Systematic means something is planned out and orderly. Like we have a systematic road trip. So it's like we're doing this done this day, we're doing this on the next day.
Ah.
While systemic means something that affects the entire system. So we're doing,
Alright,
doing
that
the road
does
trip.
help.
The car doesn't work. It's a systemic problem.
There's also schematic. You know what a schematic?
Schematic.
That's like a layout of a restaurant. There's a schematic where all the
Blueprint.
tables are.
Oh.
Who?
Blueprint.
A blueprint.
Similar.
Yeah, but you got something there. Systemic and systematic. Isn't it funny that someone had to come up with these words like, yeah, it's like systemic, but it's a little different. We'll go systematic. And somebody has to go, all right, put that in the dictionary.
But do you hear systematic racism, don't you? Or is that just idiots that
No.
don't know the word systemic?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's idiots.
Oh, okay. So systematic racism is not a thing.
That's not
No.
a thing. Unless you really plan out your racism and make a spreadsheet.
But I think people do. I mean, that's what the Ku Klux Klan must do, right?
Hitler.
Assume they get together and they go, we're going to catch black people and burn them or
I
whatever.
think they'd be more successful if they had a systematic.
Nazis were definitely systematic.
They were systematic.
Okay.
There you go.
That's a good
That's
racist.
systematic racism.
Systematic racism.
And
Another
systemic.
band. They're like the undercard.
Oh, yeah, they're the
Yeah.
opener.
They're at the small theater or whatever stage.
Right. Systemic is killing it. Systematic is still open micing. But yeah, so there you go. So that was my weird little Brooklyn moment of like, yes. So I had a hobo, then a hobo activist.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. What do people want you to do? They want you to like change the world. Where like, oh yeah, I'll do something about it. I'll get on it.
Well, it feels like what they want is for you to say, boy, you know a lot about that stuff.
And they want a pat on the back and they go, you're a hero.
They just want to kind of let you know they know about a thing, it seems like.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
I guess so. But it felt like he was implying that I need to do more, but maybe that was just in my head.
Yeah. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe he thinks, you're a wealthy guy.
Right.
You moved, you're gentrifying.
Oh, maybe
You're
that's
the
it.
devil. Well, I mean, you got 17 rooms here. You could bring in a few homeless. Maybe that's what
That's
he's
true.
saying. I wouldn't mind seeing you have a few homeless people here.
Man, well, we can finally have guests on. We'll get Boxcar Bob to come on here and tell us who he blew for crack.
Now that would be fun to
That
get a
would be
good
fun.
old-fashioned classic hobo in here, a real kook.
Have they done a hobo pod? I feel like that would clean up. You get one guy like, heroin. If you don't give me heroin, I'll stab you.
Well, I think that would be considered systemic exploitation of the unfortunates.
Okay.
Bump fights. Kind of like
Bump
that.
fight.
Oh, yeah,
but-
bump fights.
But I'd like to hear about the fight. I want to get to know the guy. You know,
Right.
get down to the nitty. What's he like? Tell me some crazy stories, hobo. You've seen it all.
Well, we could do that. I mean, Chuck could leave and be back in 8 minutes with a homeless person.
That's true.
I mean, there's a few not far from here.
Maybe they can watch the kids too. This is a good idea.
Yeah, that's what you need to do is give them the responsibilities to make them feel empowered.
They need purpose, and it's like you said. They relate. They both have a load in their pants.
Now, I know a guy, this is a true story. This man I met in Alcoholics Anonymous, so I won't give out too much information about this man, of course. But he brought in a homeless person because he wanted to do service and take care of him. He got him a shower. And he said, you can stay with me for as long as you need. I'll help you get back on your feet. He was trying to be of service. And the homeless guy was there for 4 or 5 days and went, I'm going to get out of here. And he was like, you're leaving? And he's like, I don't like it. You're telling me what to do. You're watching me, the soap. I don't like it. I think a lot of these people, it sounds like an excuse, but I think a lot of these people, they're more comfortable living their life of what they see as freedom on the streets.
It's
they're
like Brooks in Shawshank.
Yes.
I got to go back. I know that world.
Brooks Hadlin.
Yes, he was here. But yeah, I kind of get that. It's like when somebody's like, stay at my place. And you're like, I'll just live under an overpass and blow a vagrant.
Exactly. They're like, you probably want to go play skee ball with me. I got a skee ball hookup. And I go, no, I think I'll just, I'll watch fucking the news and jerk off.
Yeah, during COVID, I lived in that tiny apartment with a lady, and all I did was take walks because I was like, I can't sit and watch Game of Thrones again and talk to you again and look at the wall. I gotta stroll.
Of course. I'm a big stroller. Baby stroller.
Yes. So, good times. Yeah, I lost my sunglasses. I'm sick over it.
Well, you got to get cheap sunglasses.
I guess so, but I go to Warby Parker. I pay the $90, and I bought them like a week ago. I made a whole thing. I'm buying these sunglasses. There they are. Can't find them.
Are they prescription?
Nah, just they get the right one I like.
You pay $90 for sunglasses?
They're very nice. I try to keep a hold of them, and I lost them in like a week and a half, and I want to kill myself.
Wow.
I know. I'm sick over it.
Yeah, that sucks.
Don't you hate losing things?
I sure do. I'm not a big loser of things. I mean, I'm a big loser, but I don't lose things all that often.
Right.
But it's a bad feeling. By the way, speaking of losers and losing things, I told you a little bit off air.
Uh-oh.
I got to tell you about last night.
Oh, what?
This is one of the best nights of my... You can't even remember. It was like a half hour ago. The best night of my whole life.
I got no recall.
Well,
total recall.
Rob Rigo, who's got a great special, by the way. Check out Rob Rigo. Grove 34. You know Rob Rigo.
Rigo.
He's an Air Force pilot, or maybe he's an Army pilot or a Marine pilot.
He's a sturdy, stocky son of a bee.
Oh, he's got a big fucking push broom of a mustache,
Yes.
a beautiful clean shot, great body.
Big dick.
Maybe.
I imagine.
I assume so, but he goes out and he flies C-130s. He's an airplane pilot. He's a comedian, and he's the propeller of
For pilots in the audience.
the Grove 34 Comedy Club, which is one of the best clubs fucking ever.
Killer Room.
Love this guy. Check out his
Lunch.
special. It's a clever title. It's called Grove 34 Live from Rob Rigo or something like that. He flipped the thing.
Oh, I see.
Can we get a reading on that? It's something like that. I think it's called Grove 34 Live from Rob Rigo.
Yeah, it's like that guy. What's his name? The tall, good-looking comic who opens for Nate?
J.P. McDade.
No, opens for Nate. He's been around a while. One-liner guy with a guitar.
Court McCown?
No, he's
You
know him.
Oh, yes, of course.
Timmy, Billy,
No.
PJ. What's his name?
Nick Thune.
Nick Thune.
Love the Thune.
He's a great guy, funny guy, but his special was called Thick Noon.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's good.
You
That's
flip.
good.
You flip.
Well, kind of like Jad Daniels.
Oh, did he do that?
Dad Chaniels.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
Well, this is Dad.
Now they're going to have to fight it out for the old name flip.
Oh, boy. Well, they're both out there, Jerry, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Yeah.
What's the special called?
Grove 34 live at Rob Rigo.
Yeah, there you go. I think
Free
I
on
got
YouTube.
it. How
Rob
many
Rigo.
views are we talking on that thing?
How many views?
Don't say it.
It's got to be 5,000.
Up it.
He's doing real good. He's doing good. He got a couple thousand views. Everyone should check it out. He's really funny. He's a
It
great dude.
deserves better numbers because he's funny
Great
and the
dude.
club is great.
Good egg.
So Rob's been good to me. He puts me there once a month. He lets me do whatever I want at the club. He always
Yes.
gives me a big intro. He reaches out. He says, "Hey, would you want to judge the roast battle? It'll be a big deal to these young whippersnappers. It's for $1,000. You'd be a big get." And like the guy that brought in a homeless man, to a lesser degree, I said, I'm going to do service to the community.
Sure.
I've been very fortunate. People have helped me. I'll tell you what. I'll do it.
All right. What a guy. Give him back to the community. What do you call that?
Service.
Community service.
It's one of those ones you write in the calendar and you go, I am not going to want to do this one.
Boy, do I know it too well.
more than anybody.
But
so,
it's so far away that you go, it'll be fine. But was that your advice? If you don't want to do it now, you're
Yes.
not going to do it later.
yes, anything you don't want to do now, you won't want to do later. So I go, it'll be fun. It'll come up. Then the calendar day comes up. You ever have this where nobody confirms? You don't see your name on anything, so you go, maybe they all died.
You're just praying to anal. Praying to Allah.
Maybe it burned down or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Maybe the show got canceled.
So I go, hey, is this thing still happening? Oh, yeah, show's at
No.
8:30. But I found out that Rana on my Paisan, my boy,
Hey!
my former podcast partner, I couldn't stand him.
He's a wet rabbi, that guy.
So he's judging. And so I go, okay, I'll see him. And then we had some mail delivered to his house. So I go, I'll get the mail. I'll see him. And so I went out there thinking, this will be fine, whatever. And it's raining, by the way. It's pouring rain.
Torrential.
I go out there, and I got to tell you, I don't know when this thing's going to be on YouTube. It was the best show I've seen in 10 years. I'm not kidding.
Can we get a montage of him saying that about every show?
This was the best thing I ever saw. I got some names here. I want to say their names.
Give
like,
the shout-outs out there. Help the lads and ladies.
Well, Andrew Manning, he stole the show, this kid.
wow, Peyton's brother.
This kid was, I think his name is Andrew Man Thing on Instagram.
Okay, check him out.
This guy, now he roasted a guy named Josh.
Adam Myers.
No, we're going to have to plug his name in post, I think. Maybe you can
Josh
find out
Potter.
his name. Maybe look it up.
Josh
Archie
Johnson.
Manning versus Josh.
Josh,
No, Andrew Manning. Archie Manning's a
football guy
football fella.
from New Orleans.
But we wouldn't know yet, right? It just happened last night.
Yeah, but maybe it was on the schedule.
billed,
They promoted
yeah.
it. Josh something. Finals, Grove 34. He's a very handsome boy. He's like a hot bro guy.
Josh Feingold.
And his girlfriend's hot. That was all the jokes. He's got a hot
Oh,
girlfriend.
okay.
Ibiza or something. She's
Wow.
Russian.
Ibiza, Hachi, Machi.
Abila.
You can't be an ugly Ibiza.
So the name was tough. Was it Divya Gunaskirian?
No,
sounds like a
This is
Klingon.
this name was Josh Dalton or Josh Dildo.
'Cause I did find this one in the Astoria post. It said, Final Four, the roasted battle continues at Grove 34.
Well, give me the 4.
Well, it says Andrew Manning versus Divya whatever, so it must be an older one or something.
Deviated septum.
This is from 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Devo.
Let me
fuck
look. I'll
me.
keep looking.
Anyways, he was great. When you find it, you'll find it. Hot guy with a hot girlfriend, Josh. He was hilarious.
Okay.
Andrew Manning stole the show, but it was so heartening because everybody was fucking killer. I can't remember any of these people's names. Ilya Laskin, Malia Simon was hilarious. This guy, Ilya, had a great line. He said, "Isn't she as cute as she's ever going to be?" That was a great one.
Great line.
You got it?
Andrew Manning versus Joshua Lampley.
Josh Lampley.
Lampley.
That's it. This guy is hot and funny.
Lampley, what is that,
and,
Dutch?
There was a lady named Sarah Barnett.
Hey,
I think
Barnett.
was her name. She was great. She had herpes. I have herpes, so that was exciting.
Barnett Burner.
The thing about having herpes is when someone's like, "I have herpes," you're like, "Hey, why don't we?"
Yeah, we can't get it twice.
There you go.
Yeah, if you got it, you got it.
But my pesky wife is always around.
You got to give her herpes.
Is it pesky or pesty?
Pesky.
Like Johnny Pesky. But what's
Yeah.
pesty? Pesty's something.
Pesty's nothing. There's
No,
pesto.
pesty, I think, is like jerking off on somebody's back when they're sleeping. Isn't that pesty?
It's a little pasty at the end. I don't know about pesty. There's pesto and there's testy.
But like pest-ish. You're pesty. Like testy pesty. He's a little pesty.
I mean, put it into urban legends or whatever, urban dictionary, because
But like
that's a new
rapey.
one.
Rapey's not a word, but you'd know what I meant. If I said he's rapey,
I think you could go, hey, this guy's a little pesty, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
but,
pesty.
But you're going to have to do a dash and then a Y, because that ain't a word.
but
Give it a goog.
language is ideas
That's
being
true.
communicated.
That's
If
true.
I say he's pesty,
Yeah, it's systematic.
so what's the definition of pesky? That's kind of like hard to get rid of.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a nuisance.
Uh-huh.
That's my pesky sidekick.
Johnny Pesky, Mr. Red
My
Sox.
pesky podcast
What do you
partner.
got? Pesty's a word, isn't it?
Pesty is a big word.
Whoa! Scrabble! 10 points.
Hit me with it. What's the definition of pesty?
Oh, it's pretty similar to pesky. So pesty is annoying, bothersome, or troublesome.
Okay, I take it all back.
Pesty.
I think that's what it says.
Yes,
what's
of
pesky?
course, pesty.
It's on dictionary.com. It's legit.
All right, all
Webster.
right. That's like Wikipedia. You can add stuff.
What's so? What's pesky mean then?
It's the fucking same, man. It says
Whoa!
So it is pesky
It
and
says-
pesky.
It says pesky. Yeah, annoying, bothersome, Grating, irritating, same
Wow,
thing.
grating.
Wow.
Same thing.
It's similar to we're going down the pipe. What's it called? The pipe. What's the term?
Pike.
It's pike.
I think it's
But
pike.
everyone says pipe.
Down the pike, like the turnpike.
Exactly. But it just morphed to pipe over time, I think, because no one knew what a fucking pike was.
A
Nip it in the
synonym
bud.
for pesky is Chuck.
Ooh, there we go.
Folks.
I like it.
Hello, folks. But anyways, and then, she roasted this guy whose name I forget. Also, he's tall and Jewish. He looks like me. They had fucking
Matt
great.
Koff.
No,
I got the whole list right here.
Oh, hit us with the list.
It says Andrew Manning, Josh Lampley, Malia Simone versus Ilya Laskin.
yeah, that was the great
Laxon.
one. He was the one that said, isn't she as cute as she's ever going to be? That was a great joke.
Talent Harris?
Talent versus
Geo Yankee?
Geo, yeah.
Geo Yankee?
Geo and
Yankee.
Talent were funny.
He's a new rapper.
Eric Asker versus Sarah Burnett.
Eric
There
Asker,
you
yeah.
go. Ask her out.
Asker was great, and Burnett was great. It was just fucking killer. It's going to be on YouTube. We'll share the,
I'll
the
watch.
post or
That's-
whatever.
I
But yeah,
love a
you'll
good
love
joke.
it. In the middle of it, I thought I'm going to send this to Mark. I was thinking about you. I said you're going to be happy to
Wow.
see this.
Well, I love the great roast. And you know what's great about roasts, and I think why they became so popular, is because you can be honest. If you
Right.
go up to this Barnett whore and you go, hey, this is the best she's ever going to look, people are like, whoa, who talks like that?
Right.
But if you do it in a roast, everybody's like, he nailed it.
Right.
There's
Yeah.
something beautiful about that honesty.
There was some of the funniest roast jokes I've heard in a long time, and everybody was killing. And the guy that won, Andrew Manning, his parents were in the audience,
Oh!
and Josh Daly or Diddle, whatever his name is, he kept being
Lampley.
like, "I fucked your mother in the ass." He's like, "The only thing in your mother's cunt is me, you Palestinian piece of shit." And he kept looking
Jesus.
over, and the mother was like this.
Oh, that's horrible.
It
Why
was-
would you bring your mom to a roast battle? That's the worst place to bring your mom.
Particularly if she's Palestinian, because everything was like Palestinian babies.
Gaza,
We bombed him, Gaza,
Jew.
whatever.
Not
So
Netanyahu.
it was rough. By the way, the dad, looks exactly like Bernie Sanders. As I was leaving, I was like, I supported you in 2016. He goes, oh, he was funny.
Well, it's weird to have a Palestinian kid whose dad looks like Bernie, the biggest Jew ever.
Yeah, it was really something. Mother Nature's a mad scientist.
Yeah.
But what a night.
Hell yeah. Good for you. You didn't want to do it. You got your fat ass out, and you did it, and you had a good time.
I had the best time, and I felt full of hope. And then all these young whippersnappers, they're all 23 years old. They're all like, we're going to the bar. Do you want to play pool? And I just laughed. I guffawed. I'm like,
23 and me.
it's 10:25 p.m. What are you, nuts?
I got to go back all the way south. You got to go fucking down to, the Gulf of America.
Only about a 30-minute ride, 25-minute ride. You
What?
can really get around this town quick.
That's true. The
And I
subway.
live 18 minutes from you.
You got that right, fatty.
Absolutely. So come on by. The sun is beaming in, by the way. Chuck looks like an angel of farts.
A pesky angel. But let me just say this. I got to throw this out to the ether and see what sticks. I got to do a big apology to the flying fish.
F squared. The flying fish.
Double F. Freaky Friday.
Well,
Flashback Friday.
now what happened with them? I don't remember.
Your brain's mush. Well, let's see.
Oh, I remember.
I did the big Valentine's dinner. I thought it was covered.
Well, they got you a seat.
They got me a seat. It's a private club. I read the comments. They were very mean. Thank you, Facebook. But it was basically like,
Facebook.
yeah, I check the Tuesday's Facebook every now and then.
I didn't know we had a Facebook.
Don't look. But
That's one more thing I got to worry about.
don't even look at it. Don't even think about it. Put it
I
out of your
haven't looked
head.
at Facebook in 10 years.
Facebook
I'm not
is
kidding.
huge.
I know. I got fucking Danny Frankel, that pimple. He's
Punch
like,
up.
your Facebook doesn't have anything. Your Facebook. I go, I'm not on Facebook. I don't know how to get on there.
I pay a fag to do all my stuff.
I know. You recommended him to me, and he ghosted me, this piece of shit. He's like, I got marked 48 million in 2 days. I said, fantastic, I'm in. And then I never heard from him again.
That guy's trouble. You don't want that guy.
Evidently.
You got off easy with that guy.
You've sent me like 12 guys. They none of them respond to me.
I'll get you the right guy.
Please. I
All
got you,
right.
Craig Brooks. You're swimming in cash because of me.
Thank you. Well, I haven't made the money back yet. We had a financial thing with Trump.
Uh-huh.
The Dow went to the floor.
Yeah, I don't know the tariffs. They're gonna be, it's all going to work out. Don't worry about the egg prices and the gas prices. It's going to be great.
Yeah. even Trump was like, it's going to be a little bumpy for a while.
Yeah.
So if he says bumpy, it's going to be like your dick.
Forget about it.
All right, so flying fish guy, I did a whole to-do about the flying fish. He said, come by, we'll take care of you, da-da-da.
You really trashed him.
Yeah, the food was great. The place was amazing. But the jig is up. The guy basically was like, he texted me, the chef.
Oh, boy.
And he goes, it's coming to my attention. A lot of the line cooks and the VIPs,
Oh,
they've
God.
all hit me up, and they
Oh,
said you were
jeez.
talking shit. I want to be clear. I didn't mean it that way.
Oh,
I think
Jesus.
you assumed. I tried to be nice, and then you go on this pod and da-da-da. And then I clammed up. I'm scared of confrontation, so I didn't answer, which I think helped me. It's like George. If I say anything here, it'll only hurt me.
Right.
Then, you ever do this? Someone makes an offer, and you just don't respond, and they start panicking, and they kind of go, okay, whatever you want.
Sure.
I kind of did one of those on accident. I didn't respond, and then I just went about my day and forgot about it. So now hours have gone by. So then he wrote back, you know what? I was a little heated there. I was overstepping. Now I feel bad. I'm sorry. Now he's apologizing.
Okay.
So then I go, all right, now I got to respond. So I wrote, no, it's all my fault. I assumed. Assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups or whatever. And again, it's a comedy podcast. I embellished for comedic effect and da-da-da. And I love the food. I'll talk good about you and no hard feelings. Dick.
Okay.
And he said, all right, all good. Thanks for everything. We'd love to have you back. And I said,
Okay.
is the meal free? And he wrote, ha-ha. So we're good.
We should go. We should do a Patreon.
Whoa.
Let's go to the fly, because I've never given a flying fish. I would love to go over there, get me some trout and some
Sure.
potatoes and some ice cream.
Well, bring a net, because they're flying all over the table. But the problem is, we're going to lose our whole profit margin. This place ain't cheap, Fatty.
I think we'll be able to
This is-
swing it.
Multiple hundreds of dollars.
Right. So is Chuck. Well,
That's
Chuck
true.
can't eat. We'll give him Chick-fil-A before we go. He'll just roll camera.
Yeah, good point. We'll throw you a flying fish. You can catch it in your mouth like a seal.
And we'll eat, and it'll be good. And I bet this time they'll hook us up if I know them like I think I do.
Oh, God. I can't take that risk. I
Boy,
almost lost my mortgage.
I'd love to see that text. I mean, it gives me the willies.
It
You
was
texted
terrifying.
it. I heard from the guy, and I jumped out of the bed like Kevin McAllister.
I know. I thought it was going to be another Byron Allen situation where he sues our asses for defamation, but it's all water under the bridge. The fish are flying. Everybody's good. And we squared it out, worked it out,
Squirted it out?
squirted. But basically, he meant, I'll take care of you by letting you in our private club.
On
you
Valentine's
fucking loser.
Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the hookup. So,
And he probably meant, I'm going to make you the best fucking pizza you ever had. I'm going to put special ingredients in there, some sugar, some honey, some iced tea.
yes.
Did you guys have that as kids? Sugar, honey, iced tea? Instead
No.
of shit? You must have had that.
Never heard of it.
You'd go, sugar, honey, iced tea.
What? I heard shut the front door.
We had that, but sugar, honey, iced tea, S-H-I-T.
Right.
Oh.
So if you drop something on your toe, you go, oh, sugar, honey, iced tea.
No, never heard it in a million years.
Oh, wow.
I like it.
Maybe we invented that.
We had HE double hockey sticks.
Yeah, of course. Write it. Call in or comment if you have. Go to the Facebook and write something. I gotta get on Facebook. I fuck up my life.
I'll send you the guy. The other guy, you're lucky you didn't get in bed with him.
Yeah.
That was a whole to-do getting out of that. That was a real flying
Oh,
fish.
Jesus.
But, yeah, where are you going to be there, Dickless?
I'm gonna be all over the fucking place. When does this come out? March 11th?
17th.
March 17th?
Yes.
Damn, my Dr.
that?
Phil's already over.
St. Patrick's Day. Oh yeah, I didn't even get to talk about Dr. Phil, but it was awesome.
Hey, that guy puts on a hell of a show.
Yeah. So I don't know what the fuck. I gotta start bringing my calendar. I'm a piece of shit. April 2nd, Baltimore. We added a show at the Port. There's a second show. Oh, there's May and the baby. April 2nd, we added a show in Baltimore. April 10th through the 12th is Minneapolis. I can't believe we're already in April. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
April 19th, the Wilbur Theater. That will sell out. And then, of course, The big movie is coming to a theater near you. Tom Dustin, Portrait of a Comedian, April 25th, the Quad Cinema here in New York City. We're going to have a several-day run. It's coming to many theaters. It'll be in Cambridge at the Landmark Cinemas across America. Please, for the love of fucking Christ, go. What a hell of a wife ass you got there, right in the window. My
Thank
God.
you. Yeah,
gee
proud of that
whiz.
ass.
Oh, Chuck just is bummed he missed it.
I built the whole
I
thing.
forgot who we had producing. My God. Chuck just dove out the window.
Yeah, you pesky creep.
Anyways, please go see the movie in the theaters. Support independent cinema. I want this thing to go gangbusters. I just showed it to Bill Burr. He went crazy. He
It's
flipped.
a fantastic flick. I'm excited to watch it again, and she's dying to see it.
Oh,
so.
good. Yeah, so go see it at the Quad Cinema and get on my Punch Up, for God's sakes. I'm not on Facebook. I'm a fucking idiot. Punch Up Live. Sign up for that email list.
I'll get. Apparently, Snapchat is popping up now. You got to get on that too.
Jesus
So
Christ,
we'll
I can't do
discuss. It's too many things. I want to give a shout out to and a plug to the Village East. We stole your idea. We're doing a page to stage premiere, second episode. Sal accused, Punch Up, the Pimple Danny. He's going to be there, and we're going to do a whole screening, and we're going to punch up jokes in real time with some hot comedians after the movie plays. So tickets are moving, and we've already about half sold. It's the 26th of March. Come on out, say hello, queef it up, and then I'll be on the road to Ryman, Napa, Reno.
I want to go to Reno.
What else? All kinds of stuff. UK. I'll be in London, Birmingham, Cardiff, and Port Chester, Albany, all that good stuff. Asheville. What do you got? Chuckles.
Check out my podcast, Fun Bearable. We have a lot of fun stuff on there with comedian Ray Harrington and my buddy Brad Rohr. Good stuff. We have a great St. Patrick's Day episode we just released, very timely, and new popcorn kernels with Brian Rupert, also on the same Fun Bearable feed. Just go to funbearablepod.com.
The Rupert?
The Rupert.
Whoa!
Wait, his first name isn't Rupert?
His first name is Brian.
What?
I had no idea.
His
I
last
like
name's
him way
Rupert.
less.
This changes everything.
Rupert's a great name.
Yeah, I call him Rup.
Ruprecht.
Roop the poop.
Yeah, that's good.
He takes big dumps, that guy. Big,
Oh,
wet
yeah.
dump.
Oh, yeah.
This
Yuck.
is my impression of every Rupert dump that's ever been taken.
I'll tell you a thing about Rupert. We go to the movies all the time. He gets He has the biggest popcorn. He layers all the butter, and then he gets like 5 side cups of butter, and he puts it on, and throughout the movie he keeps.
Oh, my God.
I can't
Rupee, we
believe.
care about you. We love you.
I can't believe he's not fatter.
Rupert, get it together. Can I eat those cookies?
Please, nutter butter. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in hell. Queef it up. Praise Allah. Comedy.
Sounds